Right, folks, I've got a really easy project for you here. You can batch these out, you can get these knocked out, Facebook Marketplace, get them on Etsy, friends and family. I know I shouldn't mention the Christmas word at the moment, but it's fast approaching us, so little stocking fillers, that kind of stuff. People will buy these, and they're super easy to make, so get them made, folks, and you'll be happy that you've made these. Just take a bit of care and attention, really low cost to make. You can make these out of pallet wood, scrap wood. I'm using some 8x1 here. You can use 6x1 because I do rip some of this down because I make 3 of these in 3 different sizes, and you can sell them in a set of 3. So they probably cost to make, I've not done the maths on it, but just a rough estimate. To do the set of 3, probably less than £2.50. That's probably $3. I should imagine round about that, and you can sell these for around about £10 to £15 a set. I don't know what that is in dollars again, so just let's round it up to $18. So, but all this depends on what your market is and where you are, so just bear that in mind. But as a gift idea, really low gift idea, you can batch these out if you've got like big families and all that kind of stuff. They'd really appreciate these. Now, just bear in mind, just with any power tools, just take it nice and easy. Make sure everything's right. I'm just going in with a square here. I was cutting the wood up, and what seemed to be happening was getting a little bit of a twitch from it. And I don't know, from the blade at the back, and I just thought it was out of square a little bit. It just must have been something in the wood, maybe a knot or something. But I just thought I'd give it a check. Everything was nice and square. I ran a few other cuts off camera just to make sure everything was safe, and my blade everything was nice and sort of tight and how it should be, just to be on the safe side. Just a quick mention, you probably watched Shelley's video on the last video we did. She wants to say a massive thanks to everybody that showed her support in the comments and everything. I know she's tried to answer everybody back, but she's a bit like me with YouTube. She hasn't got a clue. So if there's any of you she's not answered back, we do send our apologies. Shelley sends her apologies. She probably just missed it. But, you know, she has tried her hardest to answer everybody back, and she will be doing more projects. So what I'm doing here, I'm just got this on a 22.5 degree angle. I can't remember the heights of them off the top of my head, but what I will do, I'll put that in the description of each one, because there was heights, then I put little stands on the bottom of them, so it made them stand a bit higher. So it's a nice sort of thing. Sometimes you can get projects and you can make them and you think there's no money in that, but your time and everything, your effort, and there's just no money in it. But with this project, there definitely is a turn in it. You know, you can make them. Craft fairs, if any of you do the craft fairs, these are just sort of like turnover items, really. That's the way I see them. I don't do craft fairs or anything, but I'm just showing you what I'm making. Shelley wanted me to make these sort of as a follow-on to her project that she did. So it's sort of like something a little bit similar, but this is more sort of decorative in the approach. I'm just going in, all them scraps there will be used. Shelley's got a project lined up, another project, surprise, surprise. But that's not a bad thing, really, because she absolutely loved doing that video. It's done her the world of good, and she really likes woodworking. She's always messing with my tools, which honestly can't keep her away from him. So I'm just clearing this board up here on this one here, just on the edges, just to get it everything how I wanted it. So I'm just lining it up. I'm just making more cuts. And you'll be able to buy some of these. If you want to buy some of these, you'll be able to on the website. I think she's got them on the website now as we speak, so you can support the channel that way. The main way to support my channel is by subscribing. Just subscribe to the channel, that's a massive help, and comment and like and do what you do. I don't know what all the jargon is with YouTube, to be perfectly honest with you, but just you guys probably know more than me about YouTube, so in whichever way you can support. I have set a make me a coffee and all this kind of nonsense up, and memberships and super thanks. I will be setting a Patreon up. I need one thing where people can support me, so in the comments below let me know. I'll give me some suggestions, because people keep saying to me different things, and I don't know what to do with it, to be honest. So let me know in the comments. I'm making these for you. It's basically your channel sort of thing. I know it's my channel, but I'm doing it for you. But just, yeah, let me know in the comments. So the weather's freezing here. There's been a few of the comments saying they're in the States and the weather's 90 degrees, rubbing it in on me. You know who you are. I know you'll be watching. But I wish we had some of that 90-degree weather here at the moment. It's absolutely freezing. So I'm just marking this first one up, and I'll just get my measurements off this one so I can set up a stop block on a drill press just for this one. And then I can get just bang them out one after the other. I don't have to do all this. So the first one, just setting it all up using the first one. So watch your finger with that. So this is a 40mm bit. Really, ideally, it should have been a 38mm bit, but these are for tea lights, and the tea lights are 38mm diameter. Now, I don't know how true it is, but somebody said leave a mil or two round the tea lights. But for this, you know, I know there's going to be a naked flame, but you can get the electric ones. People have, you know, should be responsible for themselves, and I get that, but you know, you can get the electric ones. I don't like messing with sort of things with live flames and wood and all that kind of stuff. But here she is. Can't keep her away from the stuff now. So, but she enjoyed this. This is good experience for her. She has took on board from her last video. People were saying about her clothing and that. This video was being made before she seen them comments. You know, like her hair and that getting stuck in the machines and whatever, and she's took all that on board. So she does thank you for them comments. She's asked me to thank you for them comments. So just going down, just it's about just level with, you know, the depth of the forcing a bit there. So it just works out all right. But when you're buying tea lights, just check the diameter and check the depth. They're all different. But, you know, she likes using the drill press, but she doesn't like using this sander, let me tell you. She's done a disappearing act here. There's absolutely loads of little bits to sand. Look at all that lot there. Oh my word, I was here. It seemed like I was here for ages. But she's got to stain it all. Now this is a Morel's Spirit Based stain, but this is the white one, and this is the first time we've used it. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, don't buy it. It's garbage. There's a review on that white stain. All the other stains in their range are absolutely amazing, but this white stain, I don't know if it's a duff batch or whatever it is with it. It's just like putting on water. It really was rubbish. There's a combination of, this is the Polyvine water-based stain. Shelley wanted a couple of colours from both ranges, which seem to work out well. So she's got some spirit-based and some water-based stains going off there. And she's doing a fantastic job with the stains as per usual. I'm not going to say otherwise. So I'm just countersinking here. And there's just loads of bits, and it was sort of like soul destroying just doing this. It seemed like I was doing it for ages. But you just get into a rhythm. You know, what I would say there is just get into your rhythm and get it done. So I'm not using any glue at all on this project. So I've just gone in with some screws and that's it. That's all it needed. And honestly, these are indestructible. A lot of projects you see and you can make them like for one season, but people will be able to get these out year after year and reuse them year after year. So they're getting that sort of thing that's, you know, robust, well made. It's not going to break, that kind of stuff. And just for shipping purposes, one of the things what I'm scared of, if it's just glued and held on with a few pins or something, I don't want it to break. Somebody buys something off you, you want it to get there in one piece. And we all know what like the postal services are like. They're not bothered, are they? They just sort of like throw stuff in parcels. So make sure you try and put as much thought into the construction what you can. I should have used a bit of glue really as well as the screws, but there was just that many to do. I just thought I'd do it this way, and they're absolutely solid. So it's like, I'm like Santa's little workshop here at the minute. I'm just lining everything up by eye there. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. It's handmade, it's rustic. It doesn't want to be perfect, to be perfectly honest with you. As long as it's nice, solid and secure, you know, people will love it. So I'm just adding sort of bits here now to the base. This is going to be like a stand come base kind of thing. So just piloting more pilot holes. Just take your time, make sure you're right. Once you get into the flow of it, it weren't too bad in the end. Just tell me to stop moaning. I think I'm in a bit of a moany mood today when I was doing this because of the weather. But this isn't finished now, and I'm just going over them with a 320 grit sandpaper just to get all the bits of, you know, little bits of like wood that's stuck to it and all that kind of stuff, just basically tidying them up. And here's them finished, all different stains. Little tree, Christmas tree, contemporary looking. Shelley didn't go with the red, green, silver, all that kind of stuff, more for a modern sort of vibe going off here. I think they look really nice. Again, I would use the electric tea lights with them, but depending on where you are, I just don't like wood and fire, but that's my own personal opinion. That's just me, but they're nice. Let me know what you think in the comments, and any tips, tricks, please feel free to share them, and have a top day. Bye bye.